Okay, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to fix the crop problem that a lot of people have in Instagram. I've had it myself. You take a nice photo, Instagram totally stuffs it up, crops it, causes all sorts of trouble. So let's have a look what the problem is and we'll go from there. Here is my Instagram. Forest Rider Insta, 90 followers, a little bit behind Cristiano Ronaldo, but that's all right, we'll catch up soon. So let's have a look what actually goes on. So let's create a post and I will drag a photo in. We want to put Peter Sagan in here, so I'm going to drag Peter in, and what it will do is I'll show you the original, what the original looks like, and you can see here Instagram stuffs it up, crops it, makes it look absolutely shocking. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it there, but you can see here, crop the top and bottom, makes it look absolutely shocking. You can change it here. There's a button, little icon here over on the bottom left, and you can press that and change the aspect a little bit. That looks a bit better, but it's still not the same as the original. You can see here it's cropped the top off, and if you spent time, framing it properly in your camera, you don't want to be cropping the top off. We can try the original. That makes it a little bit better. You can see here it's made a little bit better, but not very good. So how do we fix this? So what we'll do is I'll post this. We won't put anything on there. Just put test. That will do. Share it. We'll keep that as a reference. And I'm going to show you how to fix it. So first things first, what aspect ratio is the Instagram canvas? So you can see here I've posted it. Doesn't look too bad, but I want to keep it original. All right, so first thing we've got to figure out what the Instagram canvas size is. And Googled this, and you see here for landscape, it's 1080 by 566 pixels. Portrait, the one that we're going to use, is 1080 by 1350. So how do you fool Instagram into not cropping it? Well, basically you've got to put the photo in at those dimensions, and then it won't crop it, right? Because it's cropping to this aspect ratio. Right, so how do we do it? Well, fairly easily, really. Once you've set it up once, it's quite easy. We'll go to Photoshop here. I don't think I can actually zoom on this, which is a shame. That's right. Here you can see I've got a portrait and a landscape that I've created earlier, and these are at the correct aspect ratios. What I might do is I might create a new one, and we will create a new custom canvas. I will call it Portrait Instagram template. Let's call it that. We want it to be 1080 by 1350, and RGB color. Background, we'll keep it white. I'll show you how to change that in a second. And where's the pixels per inch? We'll leave it at 300. A lot of people are saying 72, 96. Let's go full hogs, 300. Okay, the file's going to be a little bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. End of the day. Let's go, just keep it RGB color. We can even go 16-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit. Let's go full 32-bit. What the hell? Let's see if that works. Right, so let's create the custom template. And here we go. So we've got a custom template here. It's got a white background. If you want to change it to black, like I've got, you just do Command and I to invert the layer. There we are. Where are we here? Well, it used to do that. Layer invert. Where's the invert? All right, we'll do it another way. We will pick a color, grab the dump tool, and dump it in there. Not too sure what's going on here. 32. That's the problem right there. All right, we've got problems to start with. 32-bit doesn't like the 32-bit. All right, let's go back to the one I've created earlier, and so we need to work in 8-bit. So what we can do is you can do the invert here. Control I inverts it from black to white. All right, so let's keep it black. Let's get our photo again. I've got my aperture photos here. I'm going to drag Sagan in. And as you can see, it perfectly puts it into canvas. So what's going to happen is Instagram's going to have these black borders on both sides instead of cropping it, right? Because this is basically what Instagram is doing here. If we drag it here and line it up, this is essentially what Instagram is doing, all right? And it's cropping it. Not good, not good. So let's bring it back again. Let's undo that. Let's go undo. Undo again. Command Z. Let's go back here. There we go. All right, we're back to where we started from. Looking good. I like that. That is looking quite nice. Let's go full screen here. So you can see here, this is looking quite nice. Now I can do like Command L and set the levels if I like. And play around there. Like around with this. I've played around with it before, so it's looking quite good how I want it. Go auto if we like. See what it does. So auto is doing nothing, which means I've pretty much got it spot on. Right, so we will do a Command Shift S, and you can save it in the downloads. Save it as a JPEG. Don't save it as a PSD file. And we'll just call it Sagan Portrait. All right, let's do that. And it's as simple as that, guys. We have got now option to keep it at maximum 12. So we got a nice portrait version of Sagan here, and I'll drag my downloads here. You can see it right here, and this is what it's going to look like. And that's the original. You can see here it's looking quite nice. If I put them side by side, you can see it does a fairly good job. It's you know, we're getting a little bit of JPEG artifacts, but that's looking quite nice. Really nice. So it's going to look nice on the Instagram feed. So let's go over to Instagram, and we will post it, and you'll see the difference. All right, so off to my Instagram, create another post, drag it from my downloads. Let's put this over here, drag it over downloads. So you see it's cropped it again because we've got a 1:1 ratio. Let's hit original, and you can see here it's put the borders on both sides, but it's keeping the correct aspect ratio, and it's not cropping. It's looking the same as the original, which I can show you now. Put it next to it. You see here that it is doing a nice job of keeping the aspect ratio correct. Right, like that. Not cropped at all. So there we go. So that's how you keep the aspect ratio. That's the original here, Instagram there. And if we just go through, we'll do a proper post. Don't need any adjustments. We've done that in Photoshop already. I'm going to put Peter Sagan at the 2018 tour down under criterion. Add the location, Adelaide, and we can put some. We'll just put what is these? I think it's Pito Sagan, isn't it? There we go. We'll tag Peter. We can tag Peter here. Pito Sagan. We'll put Bora Hansgrohe. Real time. We can go S Works here. Specialize. Is Australia. Tag Roval Wheels even. Just put a few tags here. And there we go. We have got Peter Sagan there. Looking good. Take two down under as well. Two down under. Put the two down under here. Right, it's looking good. Put hashtag cycling. I'll add to this later. I won't bore you with this, and we will share it. Now we're going to look at the difference of my method versus how Instagram stuffed it up, and you can see it's going to look quite good. Refresh here. We can go to my... So that's the good version, and this is the crop version that Instagram did. So you can see the complete different. I think it looks way more professional with a border. You can see Instagram actually put a border top and bottom there. It looks crap as well. So you can see here, nice border around the whole image. It's looking very professional. What do you think, guys? So if you guys want to look at my other photos, I've got a website and I can show you that. I've actually put all the riders in by name. So if you want to look at Peter Sagan or Lance Armstrong, or who have we got here? I've even got Alberto Contador when he came here in 2010, and that's quite rare, that photo. These are all low resolution, so people just don't steal the photos, but you can still see here the young Alberto Contador. There we go, guys. I think that looks a lot better. So that's the original and the Instagram cropped one. So you can see right there that it looks way more professional, having a nice border around the image, and looks great, and it doesn't take very long at all to do that. And once you've set it up in Photoshop, you can just select it each time. Like I can just go like this and select the photo, and I can just delete it, press the delete button. I can drag another one in. Let's say we've got Pogacar here. I can adjust the levels, what are levels in there. And we can adjust the levels and make him look a bit better there. And not the greatest photo. This is at the team presentation. The lighting was very bad. But we can do things like that. I can even export it from Aperture of my actual website name and everything. So there we go, guys. That is looking quite good. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was helpful, because I see it all the time. People are just posting things and they just look absolutely rubbish. You can see that Instagram has been cropping it. So this is a way to keep your aspect ratio correct. So to do it with landscape, of course, same sort of deal. And if we go here, get rid of those, don't save it. And I've got a landscape one. Same deal, that is, what was that, 1080 by 566, I believe that one is. So, and that'll give you a correct landscape one. If I got a landscape I can drag in, I should have. Yes. So this was a team photo. You can see here, non-cropped as well. That was a team photo from Tour Down Under. UAE team won the team classification. So perfectly, and I'll show you the... it's not the original anyway, but you get the idea. It's not cropping at all. It's doing it correctly. So there we go, guys. I think very, very good method of doing it. Very quick. One of the quickest methods I've seen. Right, so we'll leave it there. Leave your comments below if you enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.